right, hello everybody. Thank you for joining. I am Riley with the T Storm Chasers, and we're going to take a look at your forecast. But before we do, here is a brief word from our sponsors at Cube Portable Storage.
What are you doing?
Decluttering?
Moving? Remodeling? In need of temporary storage, emergency cleanup, or just need to declutter? Cube Portable Storage has the perfect solution. Rent your Cube Portable Storage container today.
And don't forget, they got roll-off dumpsters for the other stuff. Call Cube Storage for all your moving needs.
Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday out there. Today is February 5th, 2026. Let's go ahead and jump into this afternoon's video. Take a look firstly at our regional picture of things. Currently, we don't have a whole lot going on. There was some rain showers up here earlier this afternoon in the Minneapolis area, but those have quickly faded off into Wisconsin. Now, there is a little hit here of some light rain showers kind of near the Granite Falls region. That is expected to move in a southeast direction, and that's expected to die out here. But other than that, we are dry out there, and we don't see anything. But temperature-wise, wow, it has been an extremely warm, mild day for this time of the year. Our normal high for this time of the year for our region is around 30 degrees, and we're about 20-plus degrees above average for this time of the year for many spots here. 53 degrees in Sioux Falls. That is about 23 degrees above average for this time of the year. So Sioux Falls was extremely warm today. Mitchell, 61 degrees. 57 in Huron, 45 in Watertown, 49 in Aberdeen, 61 in Pierre. And 70 degrees in Rapid City. That set an all-time record high for February 5th. The previous record was 67, and today we made it to 70 in Rapid City, setting an all-time record. So it was a beautiful day out west. 70 degrees in North Platte, 67 in Valentine. It is 60 in O'Neill. It is 66 in Grand Island, 65 in Lincoln, 61 in Omaha. Into Iowa, we're at 53 in Des Moines, 45 in Marshalltown, 54 in Storm Lake, 53 in Spencer, 37 in Mason City, and then up into Minnesota, 36 in Minneapolis. It is 37 in St. Cloud, 39 in Mankato, 35 in Rochester, 50 in Marshall, and it is 50 in Worthington. So it is a very nice day. Hopefully you guys get out and enjoy the rest of today, as it is a really nice day for early February. So we're going to jump into the details of the forecast here in just a moment. But first, let's hear a brief word from our sponsor at CE Construction.
From roofing to siding, CE Construction is setting the standard across North and South Dakota. Our expert team delivers quality, durability, and trust on every project. CE Construction, Dakotans helping Dakotans with their roofing and siding needs. Call or visit us online.
So as we look at the European model, let's look at the future radar. Today, again, we don't see anything. We are quiet out there, and that is going to set the standard for this rest of this forecast. We are looking at a dry, quiet forecast overall. Tomorrow, same story. As we head into your weekend, it's just going to warm up, and we're going to see mild, warm air, and we're not going to see any systems or anything like that. Sunday, same story. We are quiet overall. Monday, same story. We are going to be in a dry period of weather through Monday. Now, as we get into Tuesday, things will start to change. You can see some mixed precip here. Develops in north central South Dakota. And as we head into Tuesday, and then that will kind of be the precursor to the main system that is going to occur looks like the middle of next week. It's been consistent the past several days now, showing this system by next Wednesday and Thursday for a system in place starting west to east and moving west to east across the area. It'll start out in western South Dakota and Wyoming, and then move into Nebraska, and then move into eastern South Dakota by Wednesday afternoon. And Sioux Falls looks like we'll see some snow. So it does look like we are going to see a system middle of next week. So I want to make that very clear, mainly on Wednesday. It looks like mixed precip mainly, but it looks like majority of it will be snow at this time. And again, this is still a week out, so a lot can still change. But it is there. This has been consistent on the European model for the last few days now. So be on the lookout, be prepared for a system middle of next week, as we also will cool it down a little bit from the warm, mild air, but something to keep a close eye on as we head into next Wednesday. So looking at our temperature map here, this is the future temperatures over the next several days using the European model. Again, today, a very nice mild day. Now, as we head into tomorrow, it looks like we are going to cool it down a little bit. Instead of 50s and 60s and low 70s, we're going to be in the 30s, 40s, and low 50s across the region. The farther west you go, the warmer it will be. Low 50s out west, and then you have 40s in the central region, and then 20s and 30s in the east. Minnesota will mainly be in the 20s, as well as northeastern South Dakota. And then as we head into your weekend, we are going to warm things back up starting on Saturday, with temperatures returning to the 40s and 50s, even some low 60s out to the west. Rapid City could definitely be in the low 60s, and Sioux Falls could be in the low to mid 40s. And then on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday looks really good. Looks like a really nice forecast for Super Bowl Sunday. Travel plans are good. We don't see any systems or anything like that, and it's going to be very warm and very nice. So Super Bowl Sunday looks really good. Daytime highs in the 50s and 60s. Sioux Falls will be in the 50s, it looks like, on Sunday. 60s out to the west. And then early next week, Monday for Sioux Falls, it looks like is going to be the warmest day of the 10-day, with daytime highs around 55 degrees on Monday. It's going to feel really nice. Similar to what we have today for daytime highs for Sioux Falls. 60s down into Nebraska and south central South Dakota will be in the 60s, it looks like, by Monday. And overall, looks like a really nice mild day on Monday. And then on Tuesday, it looks like one last of the mild weather. It looks like temperatures will be in the 40s on Tuesday. So, cooler, but still pretty nice for this time of the year. Again, we should be around 30 degrees. That's our average high for our region. And we're going to be much above that. Then once we get towards the middle of next week, where that potential system comes in to play, it looks like temperatures are going to finally start to dip a little bit, and we'll fall back into the 30s for daytime highs, which is at or slightly above average for this time of the year for temperatures. And we'll see what happens later next week. There's still a lot of disagreements with the model runs and things like that, but the overall consensus is we're still looking at above average temperatures for this week and next week as well. And here's a look at our 6 to 10 day temperature trends. And as you can see, our whole region is going to be much above normal for daytime temperatures. We're looking at an overall very mild forecast ahead. And then looking at the longer range forecast, the 8 to 14 day window, this is from February 13th through the 19th of February. That takes us out through mid of February, and we're looking at above normal temperatures continuing for most of the country, with the only exception being the western part of the country. But look at that. Quite a change of pace from where we've been previously, where it's been very cold, and we're going to be above normal. So get ready for warmer temperatures, as today is an example of this weather, and it's going to continue as we head through the rest of this week, and next week looks to be above normal as well. Now, I do want to mention this. I think at this point, I don't think we're in spring yet. We still have a month to go, at least a month, until we get towards spring. Spring officially begins on March 21st, and so we're over a month out from that yet. So as we know, in our region, Northern Plains region, we get these false springs that pop up, usually in January and February. That's what I would like to call this, is a false spring. where it feels like spring. We get we get a few days where it feels like spring and it's really warm. But in reality, we're not done with winter yet. We're only in early February, so we know we can still get snow in March and April and even in early May. So I wouldn't say winter is over. And looking at the precipitation outlook as we go a little bit longer range, this takes us out through mid-February, and you can see we're kind of in that slightly above normal. The lighter shaded green areas where we have slightly above normal trends for precip. What does this all mean? Well, it means we don't see any major systems, right? So while we don't have any major systems, there could be a disturbance, next week, as I mentioned, next Wednesday. That would be part of this forecast for slightly above normal precip trends. So again, no major systems for the foreseeable future, but we could see a disturbance here and there, one or two of these disturbances next week. So that is going to be it for this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear from you guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on those notifications, and you don't want to miss any of our content coming your way. We got a lot more coming at you. Be sure to check us out also on Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok as well. We post frequently on those. Don't want to miss our content over there. And with that being said, we'll be back for more videos tomorrow. That's going to do it for today's video. Thank you guys for watching.